Hey everybody, thank you for tuning in again today. I have an interesting model to show you guys. This is a Ferrari 250 GT Lusso, and it's finished in this really stunning metallic brown with chrome wheels and a tan interior. And so I'm just gonna quickly show you, what I think about this model, some of the details and features on it, and give you my overall kind of first reactions of this model. It just came in the mail. So this is the box. It's from KK. It's pretty undescript, I would say, just a black box with their logo on it, but no real other details on it. Pretty undescript box. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up for you guys, and then I'll show you around the model a little bit more. All right, so now this model's out of the box, and I can kind of show you around it a little bit better. So as you can see, this is finished in this really stunning, honestly, a kind of a brown, but it kind of looks a little gray in certain lights, but it is brown, and it's a nice little metallic paint job. As you can see, there's a bit of flake in there, but the paint quality looks really good, especially matched with the chrome details. I think this looks really incredible. So let's start off with the front of the model. So I'll start here. There is a nice little Ferrari badge up there, but it does appear just to be a little sticker and not an actual badge itself. So unfortunate, but that's this model for you. The hood itself, there is some nice chrome details and a little mesh grille right there that I think sits pretty nicely. Unfortunately, these KK models are fully sealed, so there is no opening features, but I think so far as a model, it stands up on its own and it looks really nice. So let's take a look at these headlights. And the headlights, there's kind of 3 of them on each side. And a really interesting design. Some of them are finished with chrome around it, and I think they look very nice. The grille itself is a real grille, and you can kind of see a little bit behind it, but there is no like details there to kind of note. But it is a real grille, and I think it looks very nice. There is a chrome Ferrari prancing horse right there on the grille, and I think that looks pretty good. And then a chrome front splitter right here, and I think that looks really nice. So moving down to the side of the model, the chrome kind of follows through on the front fenders, side signal indicator, and chrome wheels down here that are obviously a multi-spoke, and they look really nice. The brake calipers behind it, though, they're just painted silver, and you don't really notice them. I don't even see any brake calipers, honestly, but that's okay. The wheels do look very nice, though, I must say. Moving on to the side of the model, as you can see, this is sculpted really nicely. It's got some nice curves to it, and I think the model emulates the real car very well. There's kind of these little, I'm not too sure what these are, but they are a nice little detail. The rear wheels are pretty much the same as the front, but there's chrome surrounding all the windshields, and it looks really nice. And the windshield quality, it's kind of a tougher plastic, so I think this model will hold up pretty well over time. But moving on to the rear, as you can see, huge window back here that lets a lot of light into the interior, which I'll show you in a bit. But chrome rear bumpers and quad chrome tailpipes as well. The tail lights are pretty undescript, but we have a nice little California license plate and a trunk keyhole right there. The rear deck itself, there is a nice little Ferrari logo right there on the top that looks really nice, but kind of just an undescript car, to be honest. But with the spec and everything, I think it looks absolutely incredible. So let me show you what the interior looks like real quick. And as you can see, it's absolutely lovely. There's there's stitched leather all on the rear of the interior that looks really nice, and nice tan seats as well. And let's take a look at the steering wheel. Nice big kind of steering wheel with the Ferrari logo in the center, and it looks like kind of like a brushed aluminum around it. The shifter itself looks kind of small. No real details on that center console, unfortunately, so they kind of missed out on that. But the rest of the inside, as you can see, the gauge cluster looks really nice. A lot of good detail in there. You can't really see through the bottom at the pedal box at all, but that's okay. I think this is just a pretty lovely model and a really good spec. So that's kind of the reasons why you would get it. I quickly did a little search to see how much these were going for these days. And there's a few you could probably pick up in this exact same spec for around $110, which, I'm kind of reluctant to buy KK models these days just because I'm not too familiar with the brand, and I think there's just a lot of other interesting cars you can get for this price. But you know, in this spec, and if you can get it for, I would say, less than $100, this would totally be a really good model to get. I think I paid $80 for this, and I'm not regretting it at all. I think this will be a nice addition to my collection, and a really good spec. I think brown cars are super underrated, and maybe I just have an old man taste in cars, but I think this looks absolutely incredible. And let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm close to getting to 200 subscribers, and when I get there, we're gonna do a full collection video on my tour. So, sorry, yeah, but we're gonna do a full collection video, and yeah, so 200 subscribers, let's hit it. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and let me know again in the comments what you think. Talk to you guys later. See ya.